You don't know who I am. Tough shit. You will.
You found Stryker of Enyo. I guess that's my catchphrase. Do we still use catchphrases on YouTube? I don't know. Everything I do is outdated, right? My sound, my video. I'm not at 60 frames a second. Whatever. We'll get there. This is Stryker of Enyo. All I wanted to do was just say thanks for sticking with me, for subscribing to my channel. I mean, I see all the statistics, right? You can't let the statistics get to you when you're doing YouTube. Because I don't know if I'll actually put this on screen, but I literally watch as, you know, throughout any given 30 days, it's like, oh, I get a subscriber. I get 2 subscribers. I get 3 people that leave. I get 4 subscribers. I get 5 people that unsubscribe. I get 2 people that subscribe. I get 1 person that subscribes. Then I get 3 people that unsubscribe. So it really seems like my count kind of stays the same, but maybe this is across all channels. Maybe everybody gets, you know, a number of almost an equal number of people that are leaving your channel and unsubscribing as they do subscribe. But I want to say thanks to anyone who's watched Metal Gear Solid 5. If you've watched the what's some of my other popular stuff? A couple of my Stryker's perspective episodes, they did okay, like the Channel Awesome one I did. The Bavarian Wingsuit and Just Cause 3, that's actually been exploding quite a bit too. People are finding that a lot. And obviously, what am I thinking of? Oh, the Metal Gear Solid, the hour-long top 20 beginner tips Ultimate Edition. That's been doing okay. I've been actually getting a lot of positive views on that, and that's been really great. I'm only sitting at maybe about 20,000 views, and it's been about 6 months, but I've had other Metal Gear Solid 5 videos that have literally exploded in popularity relative to me, right? I mean, we're talking like 70, 80,000 views, which is pretty good for me. I don't think I got a video yet that has broke 100,000. But, you know, that's just what it is. If some of you might be wondering what this video is underneath, this is actually an episode of Gearsmas I made back in 2016. I was just about to release it, and then I realized, you know what? It's not that funny. It's not necessarily that great. I got a couple of kills in there, a couple of funny comments, but other than that, you're going to be watching some of this as I'm talking. So sorry for that, but yeah, this is like Gearsmas footage from 2 years ago that the video isn't good enough really for me to put up. I'm trying to focus more now on making higher quality content. So what does this mean? Well, this basically means that some of you might be used to me putting out a video nearly every week, if not 2 of them sometime. You're still going to see me put out a few of them, but I'm basically trying to use up all the videos that I've made in the past and get them on my site so that I can start delivering new stuff. So like How the F Did I Die and whatnot. Like I've got numbers for like the next 10 episodes already done. 10 or even 15. So I'm trying to kind of burn through them and burn through some of my old content so I can get everything up to date and where I'm not using videos from the past at all. You know, I've thrown in some of the newer stuff that I've done, obviously here and there, but yeah, a lot of the stuff you're seeing, like the what is it? There's a couple of Christmas videos I just put up. Those were made back in 2016. So yeah, if you enjoy those, hey, that's great. But yeah, they're over 2 years old. Well, they're a little bit more than that. Oh no, they're at the end of 2016. So yeah, this is essentially the end of season 3 for me. I've been on YouTube for like 2.5 years. I just decided it's easier to end a season at the beginning of the next year because I had actually started uploading stuff in May of 2015. So yeah, so it's just easier to keep track of. Hey, it's the end of the year. It's the beginning of a new season for Stryker. So that, you know, instead of trying to make it on the anniversary of the date that you first uploaded a video. So yeah, I've got, you know, lots of stuff that I've made in Upload Studio on original Xbox One back in the day. So a lot of these videos, yeah, you might be thinking, well, this stuff really isn't that great. It's like, well, that's because it's literally 2 years old. But I'm trying to catch up. I haven't been making as much stuff in 2018, so we should burn through the content I made for 2017 relatively easy. I try to add a few extra things. I try to fix some of the audio in it, just so you guys know. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on. To give you an idea, let's see. I did the hour-long ultimate edition of the 20 beginner tips, and I did that as a response to hitting 1,000 subscribers. And I've actually hit 2,000 subscribers now. So if you want to put that into perspective, it took me, what was it? It took me 2 years to basically make 1,000 subscribers. But in the last 6 months, I've gone up another 1,000. So that is all thanks to you guys. That is incredibly great. And like I said, that really, it really shows that taking a long time and putting out a couple of really good quality videos, it's a lot better than putting out a lot of other stuff. So I want to still thank you all for that, and let's move on to some of the other content that I've done. Thanks to all of you watching the Metal Gear Solid 5, the top 20 beginner tips, Ultimate Edition. That video has been doing pretty good. I've been getting a lot of positive stuff, and even the negative stuff I've been getting, it seems to be from people that are just kind of yanking my chain, so they're not really that serious about it. They completely understand how an hour-long video on Metal Gear Solid 5 must have took me a long time, and I'm pretty proud of that video. I really like how it is. It's only sitting at maybe around 20,000 views or so, which isn't a whole lot. The big thing why a lot of you might be here is actually because of the Metal Gear Solid 5 video, the top advanced tips. Like, I had made that back in, I think, 2015, and it had only garnered about 1,200 views. And it sat like that. It sat around that area for about 2 full years. And then all of a sudden, it started to explode. And what I mean by explode is, for a small, YouTuber kind of explode. It had jumped up to 10,000, 20,000 views, 30, 40,000. It was hitting 50,000 views. And this was a time where I had a couple other Metal Gear Solid videos that were, like the top ones were 40 and maybe 50,000 views. But, I mean, lo and behold, the thing has hit 88,000 views last I checked at the making of this video. And that is completely insane. I made that video and I thought it was completely done. And you might be wondering, well, how'd that happen? It's like, well, it went on PlayStation Plus for free for one particular month. So that garnered a lot. The simple fact is, since the game had been 2 years old at that point, it started going on sale. The definitive edition of Metal Gear Solid 5 was going on sale for like $16 US. So, I mean, that was insane. That probably means UK people, you guys must have been picking it up for maybe 14 pounds or something. All the content, including some of the added DLC stuff, or it's just costumes and cosmetic stuff. And other people have been mentioning in the comments that they've been picking up Metal Gear Solid 5 for like around $12 US or whatnot. So that's just insane. A lot of new people are coming into this game that never got to play it before. And that's completely great. So when I saw that the advanced tips was getting a lot of attention, that's when I made the top 20 beginner tips, the Ultimate Edition, the hour-long video. And then I just deleted the original video because it only had like maybe 300 views, and I didn't want it to get confused with this new one I was making. So, but Stryker, why do you keep making content that I don't want to watch, you big dumb idiot? Well, look, little Billy, I don't know why you keep showing up in my videos, but you know what? I totally agree. So I want to apologize for those of you that have, first of all, the ones that have stuck around, it's great, it's awesome. There's literally like about 15 to 20 of you that nearly watch every single video that I put out. And that's great, but that's really not enough to sustain a channel. I really would like to rather be like a YouTube personality, like Spoonie back in the day, or the Angry Video Game Nerd. or even JonTron, where I can do a review and, I'm getting hundreds of thousands of views on it. But the answer is I don't have a camera yet. I only got a computer that has about 8 gigs of RAM. So like I can do 1080p footage, but doing an hour long video, that is a little bit too much for it to keep up on. So I've got limitations, and I'm trying. I'm trying to get there. I'm sorry if I keep bouncing around from, how the F do I die, which you probably don't like. You really like my more informative stuff. You like the stuff where I don't swear. I really would rather have the funny stuff I say when I'm getting mad at video games. I really wish that stuff would take off. But in the meantime, I put out other stuff like the beginner tips, the advanced tips, the Bavarian wingsuit thing in Just Cause 3. I put that stuff out because it's like, hey, I think I can do a better job than some of these other guys. And sure enough, I think I come across, pretty informative, and I think it comes over pretty good. But the honest truth is that I apologize if you subscribe to the channel and you don't care about the videos where I swear, right? Or you don't care about the achievement guidebook stuff. Look, I know the achievement guidebook, like I enjoy doing that, don't get me wrong, but I will try to kind of lessen achievement guidebook a little bit. I really enjoy doing it. I made an hour-long video on Sherlock Holmes, the devil's daughter, and I did the one on the brothers too, A Tale of Two Brothers, or two brothers and whatever it was. You know what the video is. Like, I like doing that. I like making an all-inclusive video that has all the achievements in a game. And I absolutely love being like, the number one authority on that and telling you how long it's going to take and giving you an idea of how to do it. But the honest truth is that you can look at someone like Maca91 Productions. He does everything with achievements and trophies, and he's putting out individual videos for everything. They're only getting like several thousand views. When he does like a top 10 or top 20 easiest achievements for the year, those videos are barely getting like 100,000 views. He's got other stuff that actually does hit 100,000, maybe some that maybe hits 200,000, but for the most part, there's not a huge audience when it comes to achievements, even though his is some of the best content out there. I really enjoy his stuff. I try to add a little more humor to mine. Does that make it more entertaining? I don't know, but I'm trying. So who knows? If I get a big enough audience, then, that's really all YouTube is about, right? It's simply about, making an audience. I want to make content that stands up over time, not just make news reports on gaming media stuff. That would probably get me more views if I started talking about the PlayStation Classic and what a crap hole that thing is. 100% that would probably work. But I want an audience that wants to watch the stuff I create, not have an audience that dictates what I create. There's a huge difference in that. I want to make something that's fun. I want to make videos that are like, I don't know what he's going to come up with next. I can't wait to watch it. So it's all about me getting, those views and getting those people that want to experience that with me. I learned a lot about how YouTube works this last year. The YouTube algorithm, I've learned, works against me for the most part. I'm trying to find my audience. If I have an audience that likes my content, then I don't mind spending 30 hours editing videos during a given week. If that means I can get some views, if that means you guys enjoy it. If you enjoy the video, you find it useful or funny, then the time I spent working on it feels rewarding enough to continue. And hopefully I can get a big enough audience to where I can turn on ads. I don't feel too bad about it. And I can get a little bit of money that helps me replace things like microphones or computers and whatnot. Like I said, I heard one YouTuber say that they don't make videos to make money. But they were actually incorrect in saying this, I believe. They said before that YouTube was their main source of income for the last several years. So obviously they do make money, and they essentially need to make money. I understand the sentiment, though. I'm not going to mention this person by name, or even if it's a he or a she, but I do understand what they were trying to say, but obviously they were making videos. That's their main source of income. So I want to choose my words more carefully when I tell you my view on YouTube. I do not make videos to become famous on YouTube. I do not make videos to become rich. I haven't turned on ads at the release of this video, and it's been about 3 years. I make videos hoping that they become popular, sure. I make videos hoping that people find them funny or instructional in some way. I say things out of anger in videos to make you laugh, and I have decided not to attack other YouTubers if they do things in a way that I don't like. I don't mind constructive criticism. I don't mind giving it to some other YouTubers, but I realized I was spending way too much time criticizing how other YouTubers were making videos and putting that in the comments section that they probably were never reading anyway. So I've learned that I'm just wasting my time telling how other people should make videos. So I really just need to lead by example. On YouTube, we're all trying to make entertainment in some form or another. It doesn't do any good for me to attack others, and I need to focus on my own content. So you might be wondering, what am I working on now? Am I going to be canceling nearly every series and whatnot? What's going to be returning? So here we go. So top moments of the week in Star Trek Online. Part 22 is already done. I just got to remaster the audio. Part 23 it's in pieces, but I need to remaster the audio on it. And as far as like parts 24 and 25, it's really just a matter of probably playing some more, because I've got a bunch of episodes that I have not actually played in the game. So that's all going to be new. That's going to be like brand new, up to the minute content. But parts 22 and 23, they were kind of holdovers from last year, give or take. But top moments of the week itself is probably going to be rolled into How the F Did I Die. The series that are going to be returning and that are going to be my main focus is going to be How the F Did I Die and How the F Did I Fail, along with Rage Quit 2. I really like doing Rage Quit, but with Rage Quit, I need to make a lot of editing and a lot of cuts, and so it takes a little bit more time, and I also got to find the perfect game for it. I can't necessarily use just any game, but it's got to be the right thing. And I really want Rage Quit 2 to be more of a thing. I don't know if I can. Obviously, vote with your thumbs up or thumbs down if you like any of my stuff or if you want to see more of it. I want to do more of What's It Like my Homefront The Revolution video that I made, the Homefront version in 2016. I got a comment from someone that said that they thought it was really well put together, or something like that. I can't remember exactly their comment, but they said that they'd like to see more, and I told them, it's like, yeah, you know what? I really like this too. I think What's It Like is a series I want to do more in. I think it's actually better than doing a straight up review. Ultimately, I think What's It Like is almost kind of similar in overall idea to the WTF series that Total Biscuit, the late great YouTuber, was doing before, where it was kind of a first look or first impression of a game. Although in What's It Like, I actually kind of like to be like 25% of the way through the game, if not 50%. Homefront was perfect because I hadn't played the entire game, but I wanted to put a video on it, and that actually turned out to be pretty good. There's other games where I've actually completed, and I might just do a What's It Like on it. I mean, you've already seen that even though I say it's not a review, I still put a review score in there. And honestly, even if after beating the game, the score probably wouldn't change too much. But yeah, I'll probably do more What's It Like. I've already got 2 of them in particular ready to go. They just need to be released, but I'll probably do a few more of those. Achievement Guidebook, as you had already heard, achievements, there's not a huge there's just not a huge calling for them. They're not videos that get millions of views. You know, when you look at achievement and when you look at any kind of trophy videos out there, they don't get hundreds of thousands of views. You know, they get like 10,000, maybe 20,000, maybe 50 or 70,000. And there's a lot of passionate people that are like, man, you know, these videos are really, really good. But for the most part, it's not a really huge thing to bring a lot of people to your channel. So I'm probably not going to be focusing on Achievement Guidebook in a huge way, but I still like doing them. I still like to have an all-encompassing video that covers everything about a game and that gives you a really good look at it. So I've got some of them are done. They're absolutely 100% done. There's a couple of them I kind of need to redo a little bit, but because that I made a lot of these way back before my current thing, when now I actually have like the little achievement uh, animation pop up in front of you. Some of these older ones, I didn't do that in there, but I'll probably do that later on. But and Zombie Awareness Month, that's coming up. I want to redo that. I want to redo the introduction to the channel. You know, that video that plays with the biplanes that first comes up from with Battlefield 1. I kind of want to redo that, make something maybe a little more peppier, a little faster in tone. I don't know, but so I've got ideas. I've got a lot of stuff. I ended up doing like a 60-hour project with my real world job, so like that took a bit of my time to do. But doing things like that gets me money so that I can put out more quality videos for you guys. So above everything else, I've got more stuff coming. I'm going to try to be a little more focused. I'm going to try to not necessarily put out like 5 or 6 different series all at a time. I'll probably focus on 1 or 2 at a time. But hey, just keep sharing those links, you know, if you want to see me grow. And like I said, give me all the comments and the thumbs that you think I deserve. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to improve the audio every step of the way that I can. So, hey, just let me know when something isn't going right, or when you think I need to maybe change things up, or if something's just not working for you. Hey, be honest. Any constructive criticism I will absolutely take. As long as you're nice about it, as long as you just don't say, you know, what the F are you doing? Go kill yourself. You know, it's like those kind of comments I just delete anyway. So seriously, if you wonder what the heck I'm doing, making something, hey, you can share your comment with me. Like, as long as you do it in a nice way, or you kind of wonder, like, hey, did you know you can do this? Or have you ever tried to maybe do this? Or maybe you shouldn't swear as much in the video. I'm perfectly open to any kind of criticism you want to give, as long as you do it in a nice and polite way. I really enjoy making stuff for you guys, and I hope that this turns out to be more of a thing that I can do, where I can actually get maybe a little bit of income coming in, and I can do something more like in front of the camera or with costumes and whatnot. That'd be kind of cool, right? So, hey, support me in any way that you can, which basically means giving me some views and maybe giving me some likes at the moment. And who knows, maybe one day I'll be able to open up Patreon, and we can really kick things into high gear. So, hey, thank you so much for watching anything that you've watched. Even if you've only watched like one of my videos and you decided to check this thing out, I really appreciate it. I'm going to try to keep my quality up as much as I can. And yeah, so hey, have a great 2019. I'm going to be there. So this is kicking off Season 4 for Stryker of Enyo. Thank you so much. Really? I forgot that thing where we do that thing where you click on a video, huh? Okay, well, you got like another 10 seconds or so. Just click on a video. You can see more of my awesome stuff. Award-winning